Hi, I'm Leadership Development Coach Kathy Archer. Have you ever walked into a meeting and you felt extremely uncomfortable, worried? Your hair is a mess, your shoes don't feel right, and you just feel like maybe there's something stuck in your teeth? Worse than that, though, do you worry that you're going to stumble over your words? Are you terrified that somebody's going to call on you to speak? Are you anxious because you're going to get put on the spot to do a presentation? That's lack of confidence. That's feeling uncomfortable in your own skin. And that lack of confidence is what gets many, many women leaders into trouble. It's that lack of confidence that has us shriek back, hide, play small, run to the washroom so that we hope that nobody asks us to stand up and speak. It also gets us into trouble in many of the situations that we deal with as women leaders. So when you're challenged with, dealing with a conflict between staff and you tentatively tiptoe in and say something, but then run back as soon as it gets hot, that's a lack of confidence and it's not going to help you resolve those problems. If you're just going to complain to your friend about not getting an increase in wages, but are scared to go talk to your boss because you're not getting the wage that you think is fair, that's a lack of confidence. If you know that your clients are being treated unfairly, but you're afraid to take a stand and advocate for them, there again, your lack of confidence is getting in the way of you being the most effective leader that you can be. I was reading a blog post recently about sort of what holds women back, and they say the three things are fear of failure, fear that our family's going to get in the way, or an inferiority complex. All of those things are related to lack of confidence. You have to be able to, step in there and make mistakes and learn that mistakes are part of learning and growth. If you're not making mistakes, you're not learning and growing. This whole thing about family just gets in the way. When we allow that fear that our family's going to interfere, or fear that somebody's going to think our family's interfering, we're going to play only half in. We're going to sort of be cautious. We're not going to step full up because we're going to constantly be lacking the confidence to say, no, I can't go to that meeting because my child has a dance recital that day. Or, you know what? My family's really important to me. Is there a way that we can work around this so that I make sure that I meet their needs and the needs of the company? If you're just not going to have the confidence to step into those conversations, you're never going to step into leading as powerfully as you possibly can. And then this whole thing about this inferiority complex, we're different. Every one of us is different, but none of us is above or better than the other. And when you allow that to get in your way of being the best leader you can be, you're going to stay down here. You're never going to come up and be that full leader. You need to grow your confidence. You need to become stronger and be more comfortable in who you are and the way in you lead. And there's many ways that you can do that. And I'm going to link to a blog post that I wrote about growing your confidence and courage. And that's one of the things that you can do. But some of the other things you can do is step out and take some training. Be not afraid to take mistakes and grow that confidence and that courage and just sort of leaning into that. Try new things. But growing your confidence is one of the things that's most important in your leadership. And if you don't do that, you're going to stay back and feel uncomfortable in your own skin all the time. And that's not going to get you or your team anywhere. Work at growing your courage and confidence, step fully into leadership, and be the best leader you can be. Women with Grit, leading with courage and confidence. This is a 6-month program that starts again in October, so make sure you click the link to get all the details, especially if you are a woman who is eager to strengthen your leadership as well as find more balance in your life.